Mera is an individual that has been with Aquaman for a very long time, but the problem is, she's always been a Aquaman supporting cast. So what does she do when Aquaman has gone missing? How does the Justice League handle Mera? And can she take them all down? Well, if you read the title, then you know she can. Up in the Justice League Watchtower in space, Cyborg calls the team in for an emergency. He's picking up a monumental power spike in the Atlantic, to be specific, a superstorm on a non-terrestrial scale. But before he could even say exactly where it is, Superman already knows: Atlantis. As the team goes back down to Earth, they find a giant hole in the ocean, revealing Atlantis is surrounded by a protective dome. Cyborg scans the field and says that this isn't anything that he's ever seen before. The reading shows that it is unbreakable. A worried look comes over Diana's face as she says that this seems to be the work of magic. And Simon and Jessica also scan and report that what's going on down there is also creating massive tidal waves, and they are heading straight for the US coastline. Cyborg boom tubes everyone to the coast and the team gets to work softening the waves, but there's a voice coming up from deep within. Mera appears out of the water asking, "What do you think you're doing? You are not to interfere." As everyone gets close, Jessica asks if she is the one doing this, and Cyborg tells her, "Your aqua kinetics would explain it, but I had no idea that you were this powerful, Mera." Mera shouts again, telling everyone, "Go away! Do not try and stop me. Arthur was cast down as a king, and I am now being kept from him by the crown of thorns." If you're curious about that plotline, that is where our Aquaman stories are leading, and we will be getting to it soon. So click the link down below to find the Aquaman playlist and keep up with that. For days, she's been driving the ocean itself against the barrier, but it will not break. Diana tries to tell her to calm down. Let them help, but before Diana could even finish, Mera screams, "No!" and blasts both her and Superman away and then traps them within 2 water bubbles. Simon and Jessica fly in to try and help, but Mera asks them, "How would you fare without your jewelry?" Water begins to flow towards the 2 lanterns and then easily washes over them, pulling off their rings. The Flash runs in stating, "You may have taken out 4 of our heavy hitters, but you're no match for my..." And Mera says, "No, I can't match your speed, but you're gonna find it hard to move when you're entirely dehydrated." After sucking all of the water out of Flash, Cyborg jumps out of the water stating, "That's enough!" A large spire of water shoots up, throwing Cyborg away, and Mera tells him, "I completely agree." Mera then shouts that they should just get the message by now. "Leave her alone!" Batman swims up from behind, leaping out of the water, holding a trank gun. But as Mera spins back, grabbing him by the throat, she asks, "Really? I know all about your playbook on everyone, and you don't have one on me. You don't even know me. None of you do." As she begins to choke Batman, he pulls out a small hypersonic scream and says, "I'm sorry, but this is gonna hurt." The sound waves stun Mera long enough for her powers to fade, and she yells, "I told you to stay back! If you assault Atlantis, you're gonna fail just as I have, and such an act by the surface dwellers will provoke a war. That is the last thing that Arthur would have wanted." Superman tells her that her assault nearly washed away the east coast of the US. Would Arthur have wanted that? She falls to her knees, stating that she wasn't thinking straight. Peace with the surface would have been all that Arthur wanted. He fought for it. It cost him his throne. And Superman says, "You're just lashing out because you had nowhere for your anger to go." And Mera asks, "Who should I vent to? I know no one on the surface." Diana tells her that that is how it was for Arthur in the beginning. He didn't trust us from the start. And Superman says, "Please, let us help." Batman walks up stating that he suggests that they take her back to the Watchtower. And Mera asks, "Why? To replace Arthur? You're supposed to be his friends." And Diana kneels down with Mera, telling her, "And we will make you our friend as well." A short while later, up in space, Mera explains that she really has no identity, either in the ocean or on the surface. Her birthplace, Zebel, considers her a pariah, and Atlantis has only ever been her adopted home. As ashamed as she is to feel it, she was a bit excited when Arthur lost the throne. Perhaps then, they could have had an actual life together, freed from the burdens of the Atlantean politics. Batman then asks, "When was it that Arthur taught you how to take us down so effectively? You were playing off of our strengths and weaknesses." And Mera says, "Actually, he didn't. I was only bluffing, putting you all off your game. But I just made everything worse, didn't I? My fury against Atlantis has..." Diana stops her, telling her, "Allow me to show you something." And the two walk to the glass window. Diana says that up here they can see everything, surface and ocean alike. One world, one home. It lives or it dies together. Mera asks, where is it that she belongs in that? And Superman tells her, "We were all outsiders to begin with. Every one of us. This is where we came together. The planet is what keeps us together." Simon flies into the room and says that he's sorry to break in, but it looks like the Quardian hate drones just deployed over Pakistan. So Diana tells him that they're coming with. And Batman says that maybe Mera should join them. Mera smiles and leaves with the team, but Simon asks Batman, "Is that really a good idea? You saw what she did. She was exhausted after days of effort and not even using her full strength. And Batman tells him, "Exactly. Now imagine what she could do with us." And there you have it. Mera is now on the Justice League to take the place of Aquaman, who's currently lost his crown and he's missing. That storyline we're going to be getting to very soon right here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe to find out how Mera's stint on the Justice League is going to last and to find out exactly what happened to Arthur Curry. Don't forget to check out this playlist right here to find more Justice League related stuff, and you can find something recommended by YouTube right over here. And if you really want to chat with me and the Comicstorian team, then come over and join us on twitch.tv/eligible monster. We stream there every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you can ask us all kinds of comic book questions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time right here. Same Aquaman channel, same Aquaman time.